Welcome to Random Draw, a trip through the vinyl archives of WTBR-FM. When WTBR moved to the new facilities here at Pittsfield Community Television, it brought along with it a tremendous asset, its vinyl collection, numbering nearly 20,000 pieces including full albums, EPs, singles, and so much more. The purpose of this program is to take you back in time to the early days of WTBR when these records were new. I'm your host, David Cachet, and over the last couple of years, I have acted as sort of an archivist of this great collection. Imagine, if you will, a wall full of records sorted into sort of cubby holes with about 150 records in each section. I'll be choosing one of these sections to grab records from, then I'll just be randomly selecting records right off the wall of our studios and playing them for you. That's right, playing the actual vinyl records that have been in the WTBR archives for decades. Tonight we're going to go back to the year 1971. I've long said that 1971 was one of the greatest years in music, if not the best. Just some of the albums released that year include the Yes album, Chicago 3, Four-Way Street, LA Woman, Sticky Fingers, Ram, What's Going On, Every Picture Tells a Story, The Allman Brothers at Fillmore East, Maggot Brain, Masters of Reality, Shaft, Who's Next, Electric Warrior, Santana 3, American Pie, Metal, Led Zeppelin 4, Nursery Crime, Madman Across the Water, and Hunky Dory. That's just to name a few, and there are plenty more to list off. And those are just the albums I don't plan on playing this episode, as they were not randomly selected off of the shelves here at WTBR. We are going to start with Elton John. We mentioned him with Madman Across the Water, but we're going to talk about his other album, Tumbleweed Connection. Technically, this album came out in 1970 in Europe, but it came out in January 1971, so it still fits. Long my favorite album of John's, it features many great songs. Just not a single hit song, as there was no singles released from the album. While there are great songs like Country Comfort, Come Down in Time, and Burn Down the Mission, which have been covered by many artists, we are going to listen to my favorite track, Amarina. This song is famous for being the song that plays during the opening to the great Sidney Lumet film Dog Day Afternoon. It's also less known for being the first song that longtime Elton John Rhythm Section members Dee Murray and Nigel Olsson played together. So here is Amarina by Elton John, right here on Random Draw.
My lady, Amarina's in a cornfield, riding in the daybreak, living like a lusty plow, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, oh, like a puppet child. Washing out the cattle town, and she's far away somewhere in her other down, and she dreams of crystal strings of days gone by when we would lean, laughing, fit to burst upon each other. I can see you sitting eating in the evening, the fruit juice flowing slowly, slowly, slowly down the fronts of your body, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, whoa, like a puppet child. To burst upon each other. Oh, oh, if only I could nestle in the cradle of your cabin, my arms around your shoulder. Oh, the windows wide and open while the swallow and the sycamore are playing in the valley. Oh, I miss ya, Amarina, like the king bear misses honey. And when it rains, the rain falls down, washing out the cat on town. And she's far away somewhere in her outer down. And she dreams of crystal streams, of days gone by when we would lean, laughing fit to burst upon each other. And when it rains, the rain falls down, washing out the cat on town. And she's far away somewhere in her outer down. And she dreams of crystal streams, of days gone by when we would lean, laughing fit to burst upon each other. Whoa. Lately, I've been thinking, whoa, how much I miss my lady, our arenas, and a cornfield, whoa, rotting in the daybreak, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, whoa, like a puppy child.
All of the ladies attending the ball are requested to gaze in the faces found on your dance card. Please then remember and don't get too close to one special one. He will take your defenses and rock hard. So we change partner. Time to change partner. You must change partner This is how most of our ladies grew up at the country club dances. They learned how to handle the four boys. Gently but firmly they learned to say no. There were 4 more young men who were waiting in the color and the noise. So we change partner. Time to change partner. You
Stephen Stills would change partners. And before that was Elton John with Amarina. Stephen Stills, of course made famous as a member of the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Sometimes Young, released his second album simply titled Stephen Stills 2 in 1971. This period was a very prolific one for Stills, as this album came out just 6 months after his debut album, and it was originally planned to be a double album. If you ever get a chance to listen to, he has an album that came out in 2007 called Just Roll Tape, which is a bunch of demos and stuff, and that song appears on it also. And it shows you just how he was just sitting down and just rolling song after song out of himself. It's an incredible period for him. This album also featured Nils Lofgren on guitar and vocals and had very special guests, and Billy Preston was on there, Dr. John, Eric Clapton, David Crosby. And on the track you just heard, that was Jerry Garcia playing the pedal guitar. So that track you just heard, Change Partners, was only able to reach number 43 on the charts, while the album had much more success, climbing all the way up to number 8. Up next, we're going to hear from the Beach Boys. While hugely successful, if not the most successful American band of the 1960s, they had fallen out of commercial favor by 1971. That year, they released their album Surf's Up. The album peaked number 29, which was the highest they had reached with new material in over 4 years. The title track, Surf's Up, began during the aborted Smile sessions years prior. We're going to listen to a track submitted to the group by Mike Love, and it deals with current events at the time, which for them, the Beach Boys, were not known for referencing anything current, honestly. The track Student Demonstration Time we're going to listen to was just a reworking of the old Lieber Stoller track Riot in Cell Block No. 9, but updated to reflect the student unrest at the time in the United States. So here is Student Demonstration Time by the Beach Boys, right here on Random Draw.
Free speech, and later on at People's Park, the winds of change fanned into flame, student demonstration spark. Down to Isla Vista, where police felt so harassed, they called the special riot squad of the LA County Sheriff when there's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot. Student demonstration time. The violence spread down south to where Jackson State brother learned not to say nasty things about Southern policeman's mother. Nothing much was said about it, and really next to nothing done. The pen is mightier than the sword, but no match for a gun when there's a riot going on. Was stunned on May 4th, 1970, when a rally turned a riot up at Kent State University. They said the students scared the guard, though the troops were battle-dressed. Four martyrs earned the new degree, the Bachelor of Bullets. I know we're all fed up with useless wars and racial strife, but next time there's a riot, well, you best stay out of sight when there's a riot.
may not know it, and if you don't know it, I really don't know where you've been. So you should know the tune. Here we go. Baby, won't you try to understand?
stand.
There you go.
That was Faces with a live version of Maybe I'm Amazed. And before that was the Beach Boys with Student Demonstration Time. And the Faces were a British soul rock band that featured a who's who of British musicians of their days. You had the incredible Rod Stewart on vocals. I just love his vocals from those early 70s records of himself and with the Faces and with the Jeff Beck group. You had Ronnie Lane on bass, Ron Wood on guitar. He would later go on to join the Rolling Stones, obviously. Ian McLagan on piano and Kenny Jones on drums. And of course, he would later go on to play drums for The Who after Keith Moon's death. In 1971, they released their second album, Long Player. Strangely enough, while making this album, the sessions were also being recorded for Rod Stewart's album, Every Picture Tells a Story. So it's just kind of funny where they had Rod had two separate contracts with two separate labels, and yet he had to use the same musicians, which was the Faces, basically. One of the best tracks the Faces recorded during this period was I Know I'm Losing You, which was actually held over for Rod Stewart's album, but is still credited as sort of Rod Stewart and Faces. This caused confusion among many fans and stress among the bandmates. Now, we've heard the cover of Paul McCartney's Maybe I'm Amazed, which was recorded at the Fillmore East in November of 1970. Now that we've heard a cover of Paul McCartney's song, let's listen to the real deal. In 1971, Paul McCartney quickly threw together the first official Wings record, Wild Life. In July of that year, the new group recorded this new album in just 1 week, with 5 of the songs being recorded on their first takes. Now, this thrown-together vibe was not missed by fans and critics because when it was released, it was not met with much approval, reaching only number 10 on the album charts, which, again, if you think about 1971, any Beatles thing would have gone to the top of the chart, you'd think. We're going to listen to their cover of the 1956 Mickey and Sylvia classic song, Love is Strange. Here are Wings, right here on Random Draw.
WTBR.
That was Blues Project with Brown-Eyed Handsome Man. And before that was Paul McCartney and Wings with Love is Strange. A couple cover tunes there. Now, the Blues Project have quite a history. They were formed by Danny Kalb in 1965, and they got their name from a compilation record made by Elektra Records that Kalb had contributed a track to. Steve Katz joined the band next. They added a drummer and all those kind of things and decided to go get an audition out there. And they auditioned for Columbia Records. And during those auditions, Al Cooper joined the group to provide some piano and organ work. In 1967, the band played Monterey Pop Festival, but shortly after that, the band dissolved. And in 1968, the two other members of the group would form the group C-Train, which is one of the other progressive rock groups of the early 70s. Meanwhile, also in 1968, former member Al Cooper and Steve Katz, the two members I mentioned before, would get back together and form the group Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Cooper would then record the tremendous album Super Session with Mike Bloomfield and Stephen Stills, who we heard earlier. Now, Kalb would come back and reform a new version of Blues Project in 1971 and release the album Lazarus, from which we just heard the cover of Chuck Berry's Brown-Eyed Handsome Man. So, see, not too difficult to follow along. I need a flow chart here to figure out the members of all these groups. We're going to take a short break here on Random Draw. I'll be back in just a moment to hear some more random music right here on WTBR.
The Berkshire's only rock station, 89.7 WTBR-FM, Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
Open calendar. What's my schedule looking like?
Next Thursday, you will be caught in an emergency flash flood between Park and First Street.
What? No, that doesn't work. I'm busy then. Decline. Decline.
Floods don't exactly work around your schedule. Disasters don't plan ahead. But you can. It starts with talking to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. So don't wait. Communicate. Get started today at ready.gov/plan. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Remember those old 45 RPM records you had when you were a kid? Well, I do. And on every edition of Nothing But Old 45s, I'll be playing the best of the best. I'm Larry Krapke, your host for Nothing But Old 45, Saturday afternoons at 4 and Monday mornings at 10 here on WTBR. Now, you get a chance to listen twice. So please, join me Saturday afternoons at 4 and Monday mornings at 10 a.m. for the next editions of Nothing But Old 45s here on Pittsfield Community Radio, 89.7 WTBR.
Hey, I'm Haley Kiyoko, and I know what it's like to struggle with mental health issues. If you have a friend that's going through a tough time, now is the perfect moment to reach out. Learn how to start the conversation at seizetheawkward.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and the JED Foundation.
The competition has taken notice.
Oh my God.
Good luck keeping up with us. Amateurs. 89.7 WTBR.
All right, we're back here in Random Draw, and we're listening to songs from 1971, just chosen randomly right off the shelves here of our WTBR archives and playing the records for you. Again, 1971, one of my favorite years ever in music, especially in rock and roll. We're going to start the second half of our show on the lighter side. We're going to begin with Cat Stevens and his song Peace Train. Now, found on Stevens' fifth album, Teaser and the Firecat, this song was one of the biggest hits of Stevens' career, reaching number 7 on the Hot 100. The album wasn't so bad either, as it also featured the hits Morning is Broken and Moonshadow. The album hit number 2 in both the US and in Stevens' native UK. He would record 6 more hit albums before converting to Islam in 1978 and changing his name to Yusuf Islam. He would return to music in the mid-1990s and eventually be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014. So here is Cat Stevens with Peace Train, right here on Random Draw.
Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one, and I believe it could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Now I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Ooh, ooh. Come on, the peace train. It's peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump upon the peace train. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, the peace train. Get your bags together. Go bring your good friends too. 'Cause it's getting nearer. It soon will be with you. Come and join the living. It's not so far from you. And it's getting nearer. Soon it will all be true. Oh, peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. Peace train. Oh. Now I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in bliss? 'Cause out darkness, there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train, this peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump up on the peace train. Yes, come on, peace train. Hey, yes, it's the peace train. Come on, the peace train, oh, peace train.
Radio for people who used to love radio. Welcome back.
WTBR.
Lay across the big brass bed. La 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 la. Lay across the big brass bed. Till the break of day, stay while you're still ahead. Lay across the big brass bed. Why wait any longer for my world to begin? When I can have my cake, I need it too. Why wait any longer for the one I love, when the one I love is you? Da, 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 da. Stay, lady, stay with the man a while. Until the break of day, let me see you make 'em smile. His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean. And I'm the best thing that he's ever seen. Stay, lady, stay across the big brass bed. La 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 la. Stay, lady, stay while you're still ahead. La 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 la. His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean. And on the best thing
Melanie with Lay Lady Lay, and before that was Cat Stevens with Peace Train. We're obviously keeping the theme of cover songs alive again with Melanie's version of the great Bob Dylan classic Lay Lady Lay, which appeared on his album Nashville Skyline in 1969. Now, Melanie was a Queens-born singer-songwriter who was famous for her hit singles Brand New Key and Lay Down, Candles in the Rain. That last song, Lay Down, was inspired by her time performing at the Woodstock Festival in 1969. In 1971, she released the album Garden in the City on Buddha Records. Well, it was released just without her consent and consisted of leftover tracks that she had recorded while under contract to Buddha Records, but still was released in 1971. The album featured some original tracks as well as some covers, including the one you just heard, Lay Lady Lay, right here on Random Draw. Next up, we're going to get a little funky with Curtis Mayfield, a favorite here at Random Draw, and someone we've heard before on the show. In 1971, he released his second solo album, the classic album Roots, on RCA Records. Mayfield was coming off a successful stint with the group The Impressions when he released his solo debut in 1970, and just 9 months after his Roots album in 71, he released the soundtrack to Superfly, which served as his biggest hit of his solo career. We're going to listen to a funky track right off of Roots right now. It's called Get Down by Curtis Mayfield, right here on Random Draw.
Reflect upon your natural mood. Get down, baby. Your creative mood shall express itself. Get down, baby. After life and desire, there is nothing left. We're all children of the world. A hungry man in search for a hungry girl. The extreme supreme of all cannibals, the most waste and two-faced of all animals. Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Take my soul, baby. When you really so much desire. Take my soul, baby. Life unfolds from my soul in a solid fire. So get down, just get down. Get down, baby. As the rhythm should fire through your able soul. Get down, baby. Play the part like a pro in a perfect ball. Get down, baby. To the funky, funky, funky groove. Get down, baby. Let the light reflect upon your natural mood. One can never point out the actual cause of the mysterious need in a female's heart. Man can only follow, not knowing how. His fate might erupt through his hunger pride. So get down. Get down. Get down.
press the music button. WTBR.
What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get.
I'll stand still. Your eyes ain't fooling you. There's no mistake. I'm here in living color and in perfect state. Oh, so take a look. Just take a good look. Tell me what you see. What you see is what you get. Well, come on now. Hey, good boo-boo-boo. Get on, chicken now.
That was the unmistakable voice of Tina Turner with Ike and Tina Turner with What You Don't See Is Better Yet. Before that was Curtis Mayfield with Get Down. I told you that was going to be funky. Ike and Tina Turner released 3 albums in 1971 alone, their biggest selling year as a duo. The last album they released that year was Nuff Said on United Artists Records and featured the song you just heard, What You Don't See Is Better Yet. Now the album peaked at number 108 on the Billboard 200 but climbed to number 21 on the R&B charts. They didn't release any singles off the album in the United States, but the song you heard was released as a single in Brazil, so if you're counting at home, there you go. So once again, that was Ike and Tina Turner with What You Don't See Is Better Yet. We do have time here for one more short one here on Random Draw. We sometimes like to finish up maybe a little fun record or something we like around here. 1971, and on television, the first season of one of the most popular and critically acclaimed shows, All in the Family, debuted. And later that year, they actually released an album. A soundtrack album to the All in the Family TV show. So we're going to have a little fun. We're going to listen to the title track from All in the Family right here on Random Draw.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like me, we had it made. Those were the days. Didn't need no welfare state.
Everybody pulled his weight.
G.R.O. LaSalle ran great. Those were the days.
And you knew where you were.
Girls were girls and men were men. Mister, we could use a man like Herbert Hoover again. People seem to be content. $50 paid the rent. Freaks were in a circus tent. Those were the days.
Take a little Sunday spin.
Gotta watch the Dodgers win.
Have yourself a dandy day
That cost you under a fin.
Hair was short and skirts were long. Kate Smith really sold a song.
I don't know just what went wrong. Those were the days.
All right, once again, that was the cast. That was the stars of All in the Family. They're doing the the All in the Family theme song. Again, soundtrack album from 1971 from the TV show of the same name, the All in the Family theme. I guess that's a fun way to wrap up the show. We've had a good time looking through 1971. So that wraps it up here for us here at Random Draw. If you'd like to come down to the station, get a tour of the archives here for yourself, just call the station at 445-4234 and ask for me, Dave. We'd love to show you around and have you come by and see for yourself. If you'd like to learn more about WTBR or even have an idea for your own show, that would be great. Just visit the website at WTBR-FM.com. You can click on the links and learn how to submit your proposal and get on the air. So until next time here on Random Draw, I've been your host, David Cachet. We'll see you later.